There are 39 fruits in the game and just a few of them are known to be the best. So in today's video, I will be talking about the top 10 best fruits in Blox fruit. And just to help out beginners, if you guys use any one of these fruits which I mentioned in this video, make sure to give tips in the comments below. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Starting off the list at number 10, we have Spirit. The Spirit fruit is probably one of the most unpredictable fruits in the entire game. And recently, this fruit has gotten a lot of recognition and people are starting to use this fruit a lot. It's not only hard to counter, it also does a lot of damage, and plus you can do some very broken combos with this fruit, which is probably the reason why a lot of people are starting to use the Spirit fruit in PvP. And plus, only if you are a beginner, the moves are actually pretty big, so even if you don't have the best aim in the world, you can still land a lot of your abilities and actually win a lot of fights. So yeah, I definitely had to put Spirit at number 10. Swiftly moving on into number 9, we have the Dark fruit. To be honest, Dark is one of the most easiest fruits to use in the entire game. Like, I'm not even kidding, even if you are a beginner, you can definitely destroy people in PvP if you use the Dark fruit. But besides it being a super good fruit for PvP, it's actually a very good choice for gun mains and also sword mains. Using the fruit itself for damage is not really recommended, since the main purpose of this fruit, just like a lot of other fruits in the game, is to simply stun or trap your opponent in the fight, and then you deal all the damage with your swords or guns or whatever the hell you want. So yeah, I definitely had to put Dark on this list. Next up at number 8, we have the Ice fruit. The V ability. This is the ability that makes this fruit this good. This basically stuns your enemy till they die. Like, I'm not even kidding, you can actually do so many one-shot combos. It's insane. The only way you can escape these one-shot combos is by Ken-tricking, but some people have broken combos which even break your Ken ability, so you can't really Ken-trick out of it and you have to die. Like, literally, you have to die. But I had to put this fruit this high on the list, since if you know how to play against an ice user, then you can definitely win the fight. Number 7, Leopard fruit. Well, first of all, the Leopard fruit has a very weird hitbox. Like, sometimes even if you stun the player using the Leopard fruit, they will not get stunned or just glitch out of your stun ability or whatever you're using. It has like a pretty weird hitbox which actually gives them a huge advantage in a fight. And plus, the Leopard fruit has a pretty decent speed buff, so you're already a hard target to hit. And plus, if you decide to use the pilot's helmet, which gives you a ton of speed, yeah, you're gonna be a very difficult target to hit. But there is one downside to this fruit, and that is, if you want to use this fruit for PvP, you definitely need to have a lot of aim, because nearly all the moves are very fast and they also have small hitboxes, so they are pretty hard to use if you don't have good aim. So yeah, that's the only downside of this fruit, but other than that, this fruit is OP. Swiftly moving on into number 6, we have TRex fruit. The amount of times I've died to this fruit is insane. Well, to make it simple and easy to understand, the TRex fruit does a ton of damage, and plus, to balance it out and make it a decent fruit, they made it super easy to use, which makes it even more deadly. And plus, since the developers want to make this an even balanced fruit, they made the moveset very unpredictable. So with all of these stupid characteristics, this fruit is actually very broken. But yeah, that's a bit too far, but yeah, this fruit is definitely super strong. Oh yeah, and if you're still watching the video, why are you not subscribed to the channel, man? Go subscribe, we're trying to hit 75k subs. Next up at number 5, we have the Dragon fruit. Bro, we nearly are at the end of 2024 and we still don't have the freaking Dragon rework. Like, what is going on? But we're not here to talk about the rework, we're here to talk about the best fruits. So Dragon is currently definitely a strong fruit. Like, even without the rework, it's still a super strong fruit. Compared to a lot of other fruits, it has very high damage. Like, if you land a good combo with the Dragon fruit, there's a high chance of you nearly killing your opponent. Secondly, this fruit is super annoying. Like, if you want to escape a Dragon user, yeah, if you're using the portal fruit, you can, but other than that, there's no way you're escaping this fruit. Like, literally, the moves have a decent amount of range, they deal a bunch of damage, and in general, the moveset is just super annoying. So with that being said, I definitely had to rank this at number 5. Moving on into number 4, we have the Rumble fruit. I was actually not going to be putting this at number 4 since this fruit is broken again, but I had to since the other fruits came out to be a lot more better. So first of all, the rumble fruit is once again a super easy fruit to use. Even if you are a beginner, you can learn and use this fruit and destroy other people. Secondly, this fruit has some broken combos. Like, remember we were talking about the ice fruit? Just think that the rumble fruit is like the bigger brother of the ice fruit. It has mobility and nearly all the moves actually stun your enemy. And plus, if you are a sword main or a gun main, rumble is definitely one of the best choices for you guys, since this fruit plays a perfect role for sword mains and gun mains. So yeah, this is definitely one of the strongest fruits in the entire game. Number 3, dough fruit. Well, I'm not even gonna lie, the dough fruit is one of the most fun fruits to use in the game. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I use the dough fruit and PvP and just have fun in the game, this fruit gives you the best feeling, since all the other fruits actually get boring very fast, but the moves of this fruit and the looks and everything actually don't make the game boring. But we're not here to look at the moves or how aesthetically pleasing the fruit actually looks. We're talking about how good the fruit is. Well, first of all, the fruit has insanely high damage. Like, you can do multiple one-tap combos, and plus the fruit is notoriously famous for good combos, like many infinite combos and stuff like that. So definitely dough is up there on the list and definitely a strong fruit in the game. Swiftly moving on into number 2, we have the Kitsun fruit. I was actually about to put this fruit at number 1, but I decided to put it at number 2. Well, hands down, this is the most annoying fruit in the entire game. Like, Kitsun is just broken. It's annoying, you can spam it, it's fast, it's easy to use. Like, what else would you want from a fruit? The worst part about this fruit is probably the speed, because people pair this fruit up with the pilot helmet, and some even use the rabbit race, which literally makes them flash, and you cannot hit your moves or do any combos, and they just laughingly spam their moves and win the fight. Don't get me wrong, this fruit is not entirely like game breaking or anything, but still it's super annoying. Alright, now we're up to number 1, which is the portal fruit. Well, do I even have to explain this? I know everybody is thinking about the V ability, and yep, this is a problem. Well, to the people who don't know, the portal V ability drags the enemy or the opponent into another dimension. Like, basically like Obito from Naruto does it. You just go into like a different dimension. But that's not the annoying part. The annoying part is that what these portal users do, they escape the dimension faster than you, dragging you into like a weird black hole thingy. Either they will do a combo on you, and if you try to escape, they will drag you back into the freaking dimension, which literally has like no cooldown. It has cooldown, but it doesn't have a big cooldown. But other than the dimension, the fruit is actually relatively difficult to use, but overall it's definitely one of the most strongest fruits in the game, and especially for sword mains, this is the best fruit. So with that being said, I had to put this fruit at number 1 since it's just broken. So yeah, I think that wraps up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and just as I said in the intro, if you guys use any one of these fruits, which I think a lot of you guys do, then make sure to give some tips in the comments below, and I will try my best to heart a lot of them so beginners can look at them and learn a few things. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.